Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Pallavi Divekar. Me and my friends welcomes you to the yet another episode of the Plant Education series. In the last episode, we had seen the importance of the bees. We have let them be. But in today's episode, let's find out who the pollinators are. Although birds and bats are also the creatures that help in the pollination, but the bulk of the work is done by the insects. And by insects, I don't mean just the honeybees. So let's find out who our pollinators are, what are the do's and the don'ts, because we all can help them bring back. Let's see the details.
Hello friends, this time again Swati Gavande with Pallavi Divekar. Let's see the list of important pollinators in details. Here comes first solitary bees. Honeybees are most popular in this category, but they contribute or represent a very tiny fraction of all the bee species. Majority of them are not aggressive and many others are stingless. Next comes bumblebees. These are characterized by a rounded fuzzy body and ability to perform buzz. Crops like tomato, capsicum, cranberries are pollinated by buzz. Then butterflies and moths. These are the valuable pollinators which support the health of ecosystem as well as agriculture.
Namaskar, myself Dr. Sapna Chandak with Dr. Pallavi Divekar. Now let us talk about some more pollinating insects. Wasps. Wasps are wrongly maligned due to reputation for being very aggressive, but in reality they are adept hunters that we wouldn't want to live without. Flies. With over 85,000 species worldwide, flies form one of the most diverse orders of the insects. Beetles. Fossil records suggest that beetles along with flies were probably the first insect pollinators of prehistoric flowering plants in the late Jurassic era.
Hello friends, I'm Lalita Divekar with my dear friend Pallavi Divekar on a journey of plant education series. So let's continue with what not to do. 1. Conventional pesticides. When these are applied to the crops or plants, they can reach bees through the air, water and soil. Second, air pollutants. Air pollutants interact with the scent molecules sent out by the plants which bees needs to locate food. This means it takes bees longer to forage and becomes less effective at pollination. 3. Neonicotinoids. These can impact the productive success of a wild pollinators such as bees.
Hello everybody, again with you, Advocate Poonam Virwani Bhatia. Pesticides can affect the navigation pattern as well as learning and feeding behavior of the bees. Neurotoxic pesticides negatively affect bees' ability to recognize their nest.
Hello everyone, I am Kiran Hiranandani. Today I will be telling you as who are our pollinators and how do we preserve them. I'll tell you what to do. First, commit to protecting pollinators. Second, plant nectar-bearing flowers like sunflower, marigold, etc. Third, raise awareness amongst children, adolescents on the importance of bees. Fourth, express your support for beekeepers. Fifth, set up your pollinator farms. So these are the steps to be followed to preserve them.
And I'm back with Pallavi on her journey of plant education series. So let's continue with the do's to preserve the pollinators. The first one is always preserve old meadows with more diverse array of plants. Cut grass on the meadows only after the nectar bearing plants have finished blooming. Always use organic pesticides and insecticides. Save native plant seeds just only to plant them for the next season.
As the greatest environmentalist of all times, Sir David Attenborough said, "This isn't about losing the wonders of the nature. With the loss of even the smallest of the creature, we destabilize and risk collapsing the world's ecosystem, the network that supports whole of the life on the earth."
Remember the movie PK, the trauma and frustration of moth being able to return to your home. The pesticides do this to the bees. How sad it is, isn't it?